Hey guys, it's Comic Quiz, here bringing another comic review, and today I'm going to be doing Superior Spider-Man issue 7. So, in this issue, Cardiac is a vigilante who's pretty much running an underground hospital, but his hospital is unique because, one, it's being run in a bad part of New York City, where this hospital was formerly used for it was used as a care home, but some really immoral things was taking place there. But he's using it now as a proper hospital, but it's different because it's off the grid, and not only is it off the grid, but it's got like some of the best doctors in the country working there, and they're using some of the most advanced technology known to man, which are actually helping to cure and some diseases which cannot be cured with normal medical methods. And also for instance, like brain damage, like some severe cases of brain damage, they are able to cure it or prepare it with some of the technology that they're using there. But as a result, to get this technology, he has to steal it. So this puts him in conflict with Spider-Man, who now under Doc Ock's control, he's not actually helping the situation, because previously when these two met, when Peter was still in control of his body, Cardiac and Spider-Man, well, Peter understood why Cardiac was doing the things he was doing, so he kind of like let him go on about his work and stuff like that. But now that Doc Ock's in control, he's not having it. He's going to take down Cardiac by any means necessary. He's even threatening to kill him, because he finds that one of the devices he's trying to steal is actually created by Doc Ock himself, which actually gets him angry. But earlier on in this issue, we also get another development. Like, because Doc Ock's sleeping at this point, Peter, he's like, alright, with Doc Ock sleeping now, I have the opportunity to try and take my body back. So he starts trying to concentrate to move his hand, and actually moving it just by concentrating, because since Doc Ock's asleep, he is not fully aware of what's going on, so he can control himself. So he tries to write a message for somebody to like see maybe, but because he's not in full control, he can't write something properly. It's all like a bunch of squiggly lines, bunch of nonsense that doesn't make any sense. But Doc Ock's patrol, his patrol app notifies him of some danger, and he wakes up. But before he wakes up, Peter manages to close the book and throw it in the bin, so Doc Ock doesn't realize what he's been doing. So yeah, this is the point when Doc Ock finds out about the whole Cardiac thing and he goes to attack him. Yes, like I mentioned earlier, he's about to kill him, but because Peter, he's starting to gain much more control. Like, how do I put it? Like, he's starting to get much more control over his body now. And so now he's like, Doc Ock, don't do this, stop right now. And so Doc Ock actually hesitates, so he doesn't punch him. But not only does he hesitate, he actually hears Peter's voice, and he's like, wait, who's that? Show yourself. He actually hears Peter. So Doc Ock's like, wait, no, Spider-Man's like, well, you heard me. Finally, some progress here. But this gives Cardiac an opportunity to start beating on him. He starts beating him. So, but Doc Ock eventually gets the better hand of the fight again. He's about to kill Cardiac, but Peter again stops him by screaming, stop, don't do this. And he hesitates when he punches him. Instead of punching Cardiac, he punches the floor. But Cardiac eventually, he's able to escape and he leaves. Doc Ock, he's humiliated, he's been beaten. He goes back to his lab to try and figure out what's going on, why are these strange things happening to him. This is by the time he gets a call from the Avengers, which is a priority 1 emergency. He gets there and he finds out that the Avengers aren't actually there because of an emergency, but they're there because they're trying to question him. They don't believe he's Peter now, which makes Peter actually happy. He's like, finally, which was pretty hilarious, because he's like, I thought you were drinking stupid water or something, but I'm finally glad you realized. So like, they're all questioning him. Captain America's like, you're gonna take a full body exam to see if you really are the real Peter Parker. And they also show him some of the things he's done, like when he killed Massacre, when he beat up Screwball and Squire, was it? And who else? Yeah, Boomerang back in issue 1 when he beat him and almost killed him in that issue. So yeah, they start questioning him about that, and Peter's like, you know what, screw you, Doc Ock, sorry, like, screw you, I'm not listening, I'm gonna go now. Which Captain America grabs him like, you're not going anywhere. But Doc Ock, he reacts angrily and he floors Captain America, which leads the Avengers to start attacking him all at once. So yeah, that was it for this issue. Overall, it was a very interesting issue. Peter is now starting to gain much more power. He's starting to gain much more control over his body now. So which in a way is good, but at the same time it worries me. And the reason is because Dan Slott did this whole replacing Doc Ock with Peter for a reason. And when Doc Ock finally becomes aware that Peter is still inside of him, I don't think Peter will be able to do much about it, because Doc Ock eventually will find a way maybe to cast Peter out of his body or something. Or maybe, like, for instance, put his conscience in a rat or something, which kind of makes me worried. But at the same time, with this, it also means that Peter could, as he's gaining more and more control, he can maybe warn the Avengers, maybe during this fight which will take place in the next issue, maybe gain temporary control, so like I'm being controlled by Doc Ock or something. But this can go either way, like I said. So I'm kind of worried, but at the same time it presents an opportunity for Peter to let people know that he's actually his body taken over. Also, this whole Avengers thing, in my opinion, I just think Spider-Man will beat the Avengers, because we've seen since issue 700 of Amazing Spider-Man that Spider-Man's actually stronger than he's been letting on, and Doc Ock actually has this power now, and because he's not Peter, he won't hold back, and I think he will actually beat the Avengers, in my personal opinion. Let me know what you think will happen in the fight next issue. So yeah, overall this was a good issue, very interesting, very interesting turn of events. Avengers versus Spider-Man, also Peter getting more control over his body. So will the Avengers really find out what's going on? And after this, we can pretty much say that he's getting kicked out of the Avengers for this. So yeah, overall I give it an 8. Superior Spider-Man has been on a roll for me, but this is pretty much a breaking period in the series now. What's going to happen? Because I personally don't think that Peter will regain his body, but who knows? He might get a new body. Let's wait and see. So yeah, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like this video, also don't forget to share it with your friends, and let me know what you thought in the comments down below. This has been Comic Quiz reviewing Superior Spider-Man issue 7. See you later, guys.